Sorry, we didn't have enough money in the budget for the actual song. But hey, hey, well, it's been a while since we've done this, but who's ready for some football? Even though the Super Bowl was like a week ago. Hold on a minute. Okay, that's bugging me. No, 1 second. Oh God. Apparently, let there be light. All right, apologies for blinding y'all at the intro. Let's do that again, okay? Take two. We're gonna pretend like that first take didn't happen. I've already had like 10 million technical difficulties before I came on, but that's besides the point. But anyways, now who's ready for some? You know what? Screw it. We'll screw it. We'll do it live. But who's ready for some football? Look, I know it's been a month since the Super Bowl, but hey, close enough. Hello, and welcome to the stream, whatever this is. The finale of Loser Bowl. In our Strat-O-Matic playthrough, and I guess the season finale. We have two teams here that have unfortunately made it to the last dance. The worst dance, we should call it. On from the AFC, we have the good old New York Jets. Happy to see them here. Also, we needed a team in with a green color. I mean, it is St. Patrick's Day. I mean, look, I got green on. And the Jets are green. But yeah, the Jets are in this one, representing the AFC. They were 5-12 in our playthrough and lost to the Ravens despite trying to come back. Unfortunately, they've made it. Why am I not surprised? Also, I know everybody's going to scream collusion because of me being a Dolphins fan, but you know what? Screw y'all. Okay, they're here and they're here for a reason, unfortunately. As is the other team from the NFC, the Chicago Bears. Unfortunately, they made it here too, no thanks to Justin Fields literally handing the Carolina Panthers the game. Whoops. Oh well, can't win them all, unfortunately. So, those two teams are here. And yeah, unfortunately, they have both made it to Loser Bowl. The loser of this game, of course, wins the whole tourney. If you'd call it that. We will all point and laugh at them later once this concludes, so. Someone's getting it. Someone's getting it. That's just the way it goes, you know. But yeah, this whole Strat-O-Matic season has come down to this. Okay, I mean, the Dolphins won the whole thing, but this is just to see who's last. If there was a way to relegate one of these teams, this would be it. But the NFL does not have relegations. We just can't send anyone to the USFL, okay? That's not how this works. I wish it were, but alas, this isn't how it works. So there is no such thing here. There is no such thing as Strat-O-Matic USFL football or whatever. So, yeah, so... Of course, we will have Jets and Bears shortly. I think I'm going to, by the way, do this again. I have an announcement to start us off. And yeah, I have decided I'm going to do this for the next football season come September. I just need to figure out a smoother way to record stats because the time consumption from this was just way too much. It got better towards the end once I just blew off stats. But once I figured that out, I think I should be okay, but we'll be picking this up again next season, back in September. As for, I've also got the baseball version of this game. I have yet to decide if I want to try something with that or not. That's a little bit more trickier because it's a 162 game season, but I don't know. I might condense it. We'll see. To be determined, I guess. Anyways, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And of course, there was the announcement tab yesterday, so. Alright, enough talk. I actually got to get through this because at around 2 o'clock, I got some stuff to do, and it is currently 11:15. We might want to get in on this, so. Alright, let me get set up. So while that's happening, how's everybody doing? How's everyone's St. Patrick's Day? Are we doing good? I know I haven't streamed in a while, so sue me. Overall, I don't know why I haven't streamed on Twitch in a while. I just haven't really been feeling it. Maybe this will get me off the fence. Or not. I have no idea. Probably not. Yeah, if anybody got any good St. Patrick's Day plans? As you can probably tell from what I said earlier, I do. I'm going over for dinner around like 2:30 or early lunch, whatever to do. So, yeah. So that's kind of my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'm actually glad this fell on a day where I'm off from work, too. That worked out really well, so. Yeah, hopefully everybody is doing well out there. Not getting too crazy. I'll leave it at that. We don't want y'all getting too crazy today, or should you? I don't know. I'll leave it up to y'all. You do what you want, folks. I ain't telling you how to live your life. Or maybe. No kidding. Wait, hold on a minute. Where's my bag at? Uh-oh. Okay, I'll just leave these here. I don't want to, like, lose them. Okay, I think I'm all set up. All right, let's try it. No, you failed. Your camera's too high. Whoa. Okay, the camera's still... Whoa, okay, that's a little too high-ish. Too high. How can I do this without the camera, like, cutting out? It's already did this for one episode. Let's not do it again. Because you know how that goes. Alright, of course, don't hit the usual buttons. The like and subscribe stuff. I'll just obligatorily throw that out there because why not? See, there. Now we did it. So, much appreciated if you do. Alright, so let's get going because like I said, I gotta keep this on a time frame. So as you can see, the Jets are the home team because they had the better record. Them finishing 5-12, the Bears finished at... No, the Jets were 5-12, and the Bears finished at 4-13. So that is the reason why the Jets get to be the home team. Hold please, I just realized something. Uh-oh. I need to get into stream elements. Hold on. Where is it? Where's my overlays at? Alright. How do I... This is just a test. Hey, it works. Sweet. Okay, I just wanted to test it out really quick. Apologies. Alright, we're good. We're all good. Everything is fine. Not really. Been a while since I've done this, so spare me. As I was saying, because of their better record, the Jets get to be the home team, even though in theory I'd be playing this at the same venue of the Super Bowl if I was doing the advanced mode, but that's not happening, so... So, the Meadowlands is still hosting. So somebody's Achilles will get ripped up by the turf. You hate to see it. Stupid MetLife turf. Anyways, we're not going to revisit that sort of history. Bears are in red. Jets are in green. Oh, would you look at that? It ends up working out. The Jets are green in here and in color. And it's a day of green. And I've got a green shirt on. Hey, what are the odds? I knew this was meant to be. This is a good job of postponing this by a week. But regardless, the Bears get to still call the opening coin toss, or dice roll in this case. They're calling evens. Sorry, but the Jets are winning this, and they're deferring. So the Bears will still start this game no matter what. The Jets will get the ball to start the second half. So with that being said, here we go. Bears, Jets, Who are we laughing at when this is all over? Hopefully a couple hours from now. I have no idea. All right, Bears will start at the 25 as a touchback. Okay, your starting lineup for the Bears, and they've got quite a few injuries, specifically to their wide receivers. They're down their 2 top receivers and their backup running back. Remember, I had injuries carry over, so unfortunately, that's the hand they're dealt with. We got Aquemla St. Brown at the split. I believe Byron Pringle is at the slot/fullback. David Montgomery is running the football. Cole Kmet is the tight end. We have Dante Pettis at the flanker. That's how bad the situation is. And the brand newest Pittsburgh Steeler is the quarterback here, Justin Fields. Yes, he finally got traded after all that. About time, but alas, he is still causing havoc in this playthrough. He did for the NFC Finals, so I'm afraid it's, going to be an issue here. Let's see if he can not do that again. All right, let's start us off. 1st and 10 from the 25. We're running it right off the bat. The Jets are coughing up 6 yards in the first play of the game. The David Montgomery. Okay, well, it is what it is. Forgive me, I'm going to be keeping track of stats here. So, 2nd and 4. Oh, why not? 7 on a flat. And they guessed it wrong, so it's a 9-yard gain to Pringle. As we start us off, the Bears get the first down of the game. All right, that's a lot better than how we opened. I believe, I don't remember how they scored the first time out. 1st and 10 from the 40. Let's move along. 6, and Montgomery gets nothing. Ouch. Okay, 2nd and 10. Jets won't see this coming. We're doing the off-tackle run. 6, and Montgomery's getting 7 as he gets thrown out of bounds. 3rd and 3. 6 on a flat. Incomplete. Look at that. Nothing's there. Intended for Cole Kmet, and nothing happens. We have a 4th and 3. Yeah, I'm punting. This is way too soon for those kind of shenanigans. Trenton Gill punting at 48 yards. So this is from the 5. And the return from back number 1 is a fair catch. Whoops. Someone on the Bears really hustled down there. Oh, good grief. Horrible starting field position for the Jets. They're pinned all the way at the 5, so at least the punt worked for them. So I'll give them that, but man, that is not good field position for the Jets. Meanwhile, their starting lineup, the only player that's really missing from the offense is Tyler Conklin, the tight end. Otherwise, the other 2 are defensive injuries. So you're not going to see it too much, but nevertheless, here's the Jets starting lineup. We got Corey Davis playing the split. I don't think he still has any hops last time I checked. Elijah Moore is the slot/fullback at the moment. Breece Hall is the running back. CJ Uzomah is the tight end. I mentioned that injury earlier, so he gets to start here. Garrett Wilson is the flanker. And Zach Wilson is still quarterbacking this team for the time being. Well, I'll be. This is probably going to be torture. I mean, this whole game's torture, so why not? 1st and 10. 11. Breece Hall's getting 9 right off the bat. That's a good way to get out of your own end zone, I guess. All right, that works. 2nd down. I'm going to do it, but I'm not going to go a long pass right off the bat. Let's not get too crazy. This is the Jets, mind you. Okay, good news, at least Chicago guessed it wrong. Bad news, this is an interception if I roll snake eyes. Which I don't. I kind of figured I wouldn't. Incomplete. Zach Wilson was getting cute and trying to throw a short pass to Garrett Wilson, and it didn't work. Don't everybody act surprised. 3rd and 1. 3. Brees Hall's getting the first down as he gets 4. All right, that works. All right, 1st and 10. Do it again. On the 18. 3. That off tackle run is a short gain. That's 15 in the first. Brees Hall's going to the 33. All right, nice run by him. Hopefully that Chicago run defense isn't making a quote-unquote appearance as it's 1st and 10. We have an 8. 6 yards. So, we have our first penalty roll. Playing it well. It's going to be a holding, isn't it? Yep. Number 2 holding offense 10 yards. Get back there, you bums. Ouch. 1st and 20. I'll allow the same play to be ran. 8. Brees Hall gets 6 yards of that back. All right, so I guess there's that. It's 2nd and 14. They're not going to see this end run coming, Chicago, unfortunately. Oh, here comes the injury roll. Oh, this is going to be awful. Short. Wait, wrong card. Oh, good fit, bad news. 3-yard loss. Ouch. So Brees Hall gets pushed out of bounds. It's a 3-yard loss, and we have our first injury roll of the game because I rolled all 6s. If I roll 3 of the same number, it's an injury roll. So 6-6-6. Chicago plays a 4-3. And their middle linebacker is done, and since this is the last game, they're automatically done for the whole game here. So Chicago's middle linebacker is done for the game. Don't worry, all injuries will reset afterwards, so everybody will be perfectly healthy. I can't say the same about Jack Sanborn. He is done. Well, that's kind of highly unfortunate. Meanwhile, it's 3rd and 17. This is not going to go very well. I have no choice but to do this. Screw it. Garrett Wilson down there somewhere. It's a must run for Zach Wilson. Oh, this ought to be hilarious. Roll low. That is not low. That is a 3-yard run for Zach Wilson, but that's not even remotely close to a first down. In fact, he got the 3 yards that last play did. Yikes. This is already going embarrassingly bad. All right, we'll have to punt. I'm not doing a 4th and whatever that is. It looks like 4th and 15 or something. Thank you, holding penalties. 49 yards from Brendan Meehan. And this is going to be returned for a gain of nothing. So Dante Pettis gets tackled right as he receives it. That's lovely. All right. Now, normally this would be where I played the music, but guess what? We're not doing that. We're live, pal. We're live, pal. There's no music today. There might be at halftime, I'm just saying, but there's no music today. All right. 1st and 10 from the 22. Starting off with a run, and we're starting off with a 5-yard gain. Maybe. Nope, we're starting off with a 5-yard gain. Okay. At least both teams are running the ball quite well, so there's that to start off. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 5, excuse me. My apologies. Oh, just 2 yards for Montgomery there. Oh, that's not a penalty. 3rd and 3. Jets will actually think run here as we look for Pettis. 9 to the receiver. It was guessed wrong, and Pettis is getting 10 as a result of that missed fire. Oops. There you go. Pettis gets 10 and the first down. In other words, if that was Chase Claypool, who is in this game, that would have been incomplete because he would have ran the wrong route. Not that I'm salty about that as a Dolphins fan. Why did we trade for him again? My goodness. There's some things I just don't understand. Like, will this 2-yard run hold? No, because the Jets were actually offside, so we're accepting the penalty. It's now 1st and 5. I'll take 5 instead of 2, thank you. Jets don't see this swing pass to David Montgomery either. 3. 26-yard gain if it were to hold. And it won't because there's a penalty against the Bears. Oh. And no wonder Montgomery got that amount because there's pass interference and he's the one that did it. 10 yards. Oof. Silly dude. All right, well now we're at 1st and 15. Way to go, buddy. You had a 26-yard gain and you blew it by shoving the linebacker or something. Good grief. Okay, so he gets 5 yards. So after all that, we're right back to the original line of scrimmage. After all that hoopla or whatever. It's 2nd and 10. I don't get it. 8 to the receiver, Cole Kmet, and it was guessed wrong, and 8. 8 yards for him. So Cole Kmet makes his first catch of the game. I have a feeling he's going to be targeted a lot. He's really the only receiver the Bears have at the moment. 3rd and 2. 9. First down, 3 yards. That's Montgomery making it to midfield, and he's got enough for the first. Interesting. Bears are now at midfield, and it's 1st and 10. This is 10, right? Yeah, it's 4 yards. 4 yards. Montgomery, his 8th carry already. 2nd and 10. I'm going to try this and catch the Jets napping a little bit. 10 on a short. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's 11 yards. I was reading the wrong thing, but nevertheless, it's a 1st down. That is going to St. Brown for 11. All right, 1st and 10. Do it again. They still don't see this coming. 4, and there's probably going to be an injury roll. It's an 8-yard gain, by the way. So let's address this first. St. Brown gets 8 yards. That's good. It'll be 2nd and 2. That's good. But now we have an injury roll for the Bears. That's bad. I rolled all 2s. And thankfully, it's just to the right tackle. So none of the cards you see here will get taken out. But unfortunately, I can't say the same about Riley Reef, who is exiting the game, and we'll be done. Whoopsies! That's kind of unfortunate. 2nd and 2. Woo, that was close. Almost did it again. Speaking of doing it again, Montgomery doesn't get anything. 3rd and 2. Jets are switching to the pass here. 4, and there's a penalty on top of that. Okay, let's address this first. 2 or 12, this is a problem. Oh, there's 2. That doesn't count. Incomplete. What's the penalty, though? Oh, it's against the Jets. Opponent number 5. Oh, you idiots. Roughing the passer defense. Half the distance to the gold, automatic first down. Oh, you idiots. You idiots. They roughed Fields up a little bit too much. Or the refs just, or they lightly, you know what? We're going to say they lightly touched him. And the refs just said screw it and threw the flag. Because, you know, this is loserable. Nobody on these teams can have anything nice. I don't make the rules. Okay, maybe I do. Anyways, I'll let you interpret that how you will. You know how roughing the passer penalties are. Meanwhile, it's 1st and 10 as the Bears have entered the red zone finally. Does this 4-yard gain stand? No, because they're going backwards 10 yards. It's a holding penalty. Yep. Oh, wait a minute. It's even worse. It is. Oh, it's clipping. Oh, I read the wrong thing. Oh, we're going to pretend like holdings were called. So it's a clipping penalty, which is even worse. 15 yards. I think I screwed that up earlier, but we're going to pretend like a holding penalty was called. The refs can't decide which is which. Blind ref syndrome. It's back, y'all. All right. 1st and 25. Ugh. All right. The Bears get 9 yards back. So they're once again back in the red zone, I believe. Yep, 19. So Montgomery gets 9. Oh, I love those blind refs. They're just awful. 2nd and 11. Wait, no, 2nd and 16. Ugh. 8 on a flat. To the receiver, to St. Brown. It was guessed correctly. Doesn't matter. He got 15. Wow. And yet, despite that, he's actually still a yard short of the first down. So that is, yeah, St. Brown for 15. It is still somehow 3rd and 1, so they got the clipping penalty back. Hold on. So Pringle. Now this is where I usually will bring in the blocking back, and so Ryan Griffin is entering. Brian Pringle is coming out for the moment. So it is 3rd and 1. Bears can make it to the 3 and still be okay. 2, and I think they're okay. Short gain. No need to roll that one. Touchdown. We finally have our first score of the game. With 3 minutes remaining, and it's coming on a David Montgomery, 4-yard run on 3rd and 1. Very nice. Cairo Santos for the extra point. Well, now you've got to roll like treat it like a field goal because the Bears jumped a false start. All right, so now we've got to roll as if we're doing the 23 for 32. Which is actually improving his odds a little bit. That's weird. He still makes it, though. Extra point is good from Cairo Santos. Huh, it's weird how his odds got a little better, but alright, I mean, we'll take that. So there you go, folks. The Bears have actually struck first in this one. I was starting to get worried for a moment. They weren't going to, there wasn't going to be any scoring, but alas, there you go. 4-yard run from David Montgomery puts the Bears on the board first. 7-0 in favor of them. All right. Jets kickoff. 12 and a penalty, so it's a touchback. Offsides? No, we're not doing that. I'm overruling that penalty. Some penalties you can actually overrule, like false start on a kickoff. That doesn't actually happen. I'm going to pretend like that's not a thing. Silliness. All right. Jets are back. I'll get it from the 25. Let's see if they can respond. They're actually going to start with a flat pass to Elijah Moore. The Bears don't see this coming. 1st and 10. 8. to the receiver, to Elijah Moore. It was guessed wrong, and he's going to get 8. All right, so Zach Wilson, I believe, just completed his first pass of the game. Yes, he did. Wow, really? I mean, this game is going by quickly because everybody's running the football. It's going to be one of those games. Okay, I'll take it. 2nd and 2, by the way. 9 yards for Breece Hall in the first. Wait, hang on. Yeah, he's at the 42. Okay, it took me a little bit to try to figure out where Breece Hall was. All right, 1st and 10 again. 9. Breece Hall gets not 2. Yes, he gets 2. Okay, all right, I was looking. Breece Hall gets 2. 2nd and 8. 5 and a flat. 9 yards and a first it is. Yep, he's down at the Bears 47. Elijah Moore again. Moore has caught both passes so far. How about 1st and 10? Time for a play action pass. 12! And because they guessed it wrong, Zach Wilson gets away with it and gets 15 for the first. It's the Garrett Wilson. Moving the ball just like that. All right, they're in the... Well, not quite. They're 12 yards away from being in the red zone. I was just going to say they are. But it's 1st and 10 from the 32. 7. And Breece Hall gets 7 more. It'll be 2nd and 3 here. You know what? I'm going to attempt it. 2nd and 3. Bears won't see this coming. It's a fumble. Oh. 6 on a long. And there were better ideas than that. 2 through 7. Intercepted. 5 yards in the back of the end zone. Picked off. They got cute and tried to throw a deep one to Garrett Wilson. Instead... Oh, for crying out loud. This is the typical loser bowl spirit. The quarterback, for some reason, decides to take it out of the end zone. And at the 17, it's a fumble! And the Jets get it back! Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, what are you doing? Okay, so let's start with what happened on the pass, first of all. Zach Wilson tried to throw it to Garrett Wilson. It didn't work because, of course, it got picked off by Kyler Gordon. So Kyler Gordon picked it off. And rather than taking the knee and getting a touchback because Strat-Logic, he decides to take it out, get cute, and he fumbles the ball, which is recovered by someone on the Jets. You idiots! Oh, if that isn't quintessential. This is why both these teams are here. Good grief. That was just brilliant. I don't know what to say about that. Oh, good God almighty. I don't know anymore. Oh, and on top of that, that's how the first quarter ends. Well, if you're going to end the quarter, that's the way to do it right there, ladies and gentlemen. An interception from Zach Wilson, and then the guy who picked it off fumbles it away. Good grief. And on top of that, the Jets technically got like 8 yards for 3 because now it's 1st and 10 all over again. So that's why we're now back to that. Yeah, good way to end the first quarter. It's 7-0 as of right now. The Jets have it in their red zone after and got extremely lucky. Welcome to Loser Bowl, everyone. Welcome to Loser Bowl. It's just filled with insanity. Okay, well, now I got to get myself back together after that whole thing. Okay, that was just awful. All right, 1st and 10. Start of the second quarter. 6. 8 yards for Brees Hall as everybody just tries to calm themselves down now. So the Jets are going back to the running game. 2nd and 2. 6. An off tackle. It's a 6-yard gain for Brees Hall. It's a first down, but not a touchdown as he's 2 yards short of that. Still, that puts the Jets right on the doorstep, and it's 1st and goal to go from the 3. Do we have a blocking back in here? I know Tyler Conklin is hurt, so I don't know if we have one or not. Or even a fullback. That would help, too. Yeah, Conklin's hurt. Really? You have James Robinson as a fullback? That's odd. Okay, I'll take it. Alright, so James Robinson's apparently a fullback. Okay, who knew? Whatever, we'll do it. Alright. 1st and goal to go from the 3. Can the Jets tie it up? Or will something stupid happen? They're going to tie it up, potentially. It's a short game. Touchdown. Hall really needed only 3 to get the end zone. That would have given him at minimum 10, but hey, he got it, okay? He got it. The extra point attempt, meanwhile, to tie it would be good, but from Greg Zuerlein, but there's nothing. It's good. So there you go. The Jets insane fortune gets them a touchdown. So there you go, folks. We are tied after all. Courtesy of a 3-yard TD run from Brees Hall. So the Jets managed to respond, if you'd call it that. And just like in their game earlier, the Bears' turnovers are just causing havoc. They did this against Carolina. The Panthers scored 2 defensive TDs. And now we've had a TD off of a pretty bad turnover, but came off of a turnover. That makes sense to me. I don't know if it makes sense to y'all, but that's the way it is. So hold on for a minute. I will be right back. We're taking a quick commercial break. BRB. All right, enough commercials. Back to the game. We don't do commercials on this thing anyways. They're stupid. All right, kickoff from the Jets. Now that insanity is over. Ooh, short kickoff. Did the 11 and the number 2 back. Yikes. Okay. Oh, that's just fun. Let's see. Tristan Ebner's going to get 23 yards, so he's up to the 34. Penalty is opponent offsides. I'm going to bypass that. That's just stupid. We're not doing offsides on kickoffs. That's just absolutely stupid. So Bears will get it at the 34. Some penalties I'll just bypass. There's no point in doing them. So All right, Bears, let's respond to that. That was extremely unfortunate. Fortunately, Justin Fields isn't the one that's doing the issues this time around. All right, 1st and 10 here. I'm going to start off with this. Kind of an oddity. 4 on a short. Incomplete. Was looking for Cole Kmet and found nothing. And I mean nothing. Whoa, that's not what I want to do. All right, 2nd and 10. Don't worry, I'm checking chat every once in a while. I have to do it from my phone. I've had some technical difficulties on my end. Go. What else is new? Way this is set up is not really conductive, I'll give you that. Meanwhile, David Montgomery gets no gain. So there is that, I guess. All right, 3rd and 10. 11 on a short. Oh, God, here we go again. 2 through anything but an 8 through 10. This is trouble. There's a penalty also. And that is trouble. It is an interception. Oh, God, here we go again. Don't roll an 11. That's not an 11, but there are dueling penalties. Oh, this is going to be hilarious. The interception return goes for 13. So let's check the penalty against the Bears first. And never mind. There are offsetting penalties. The play never even gets going. Exists in the mind of this. Yep, the offsetting penalties basically neuter this whole play. What happened for the Jets? What would they have rolled? Nothing. But it doesn't matter. There are penalties on both sides. The play gets completely wiped out. Justin Fields gets away with one. And we're still at 3rd and 10 after all of that. Welcome to Loser Bowl, everyone, where the insanity happens. Oh, God. 2 through 3 or a 12. This is a completion. That is none of the above. It's an incomplete pass. We was looking for a Kmet on that one and then found nothing. What is going on here? Make it stop. Make it stop. Now I'm forced to punt. 49 yards. 33 to the 17. Make it stop, everyone. What are we doing? Fair catch from Braxton Berrios at the 17. All right. So, unfortunately, the Jets still got the ball, but they lost a lot in field position because of the offsetting penalties. The refs are having a field day throwing flags, apparently. We don't need James Robinson here. You know what? I'll put him in. Why the hell not? We need to change the pace back. Sure. Sure, why not? We'll let Robinson take a couple carries and see how he does. All right, 1st and 10. Wait, no, I don't have James Robinson. What the hell am I doing? Where's Michael Carter? There's Michael Carter. He's the change of pace back. What are we doing here? Actually, Robinson has more yards than Carter, but I'm going to pretend like that doesn't exist. 1st and 10. Whatever. Nothing for Carter on his first carry. Boo. All right, 2nd down. You know what? Another pass to Elijah Moore. 5 and a flat, and it's going for 7, or is it? Wait, 9, excuse me, wrong card. Brilliant. Play never happened, though. False start. Oof. So now we're left with 2nd and 15. That's wonderful. 6 and incomplete. There's nothing there. I was looking for Elijah Moore. Well, I'll be dang. All right, 3rd and 15. 6. Nothing's there, so incomplete again. Boo. Was looking for Garrett Wilson. Zach Wilson found nothing. What else is new? And we're punting for the 400 millionth time. How about a 49-yard punt? Give me a minute. Well, there. And the return goes for... 4. All right, so he goes to 42. Wow, excellent field position for the Bears. Oh, whoa. What are you doing here? Bruh. All right, Jets don't do anything except move backwards 5 yards because of that penalty. Otherwise, we're rolling. Oh, man. Okay. You know what? Bears are going to bring in their second running back, too, if they have one. I know... Treston Ebner? Really? I've never heard of that dude. Because Khalil Herbert is injured, mind you. So, yeah, we're doing it. I'll bring Ebner in for a couple carries and see how he does. If it doesn't work out, Montgomery's coming back. Okay, 1st and 10. Yes, the Bears are on their 3rd string running back right now. That's how bad it is in the backup section. Oh, there you go. 11. And Ebner goes back a yard. Good job, buddy. You're doing great. Not. How about 2nd and 11 now? Ten on a flat. Oh, just 2 yards there to Byron Pringle. Okay, 3rd and 9, and you know what? For the first time, Fields is going to have a designed run that the Jets don't see. I was wondering when we might bust this out, and I think this is a good spot for it. 3rd and 9. 4. Good spot indeed. Short gain from Fields. It works. Whoa, that doesn't count. Right. And he gets 19 on the end run as it's a 1st down. Nice. Give me a minute. So he's at the 38 if my math is correct. Yeah, 38. And he gets pushed out. So Fields on his first designed run gets 19. That is nice. I'm bringing Montgomery in. That was a little bit silly. Okay, no more backup running back for the Bears, I guess. All right, 1st and 10. Jets see this, and we're off. Whoa, excuse you. 38, okay. 7. Oh, you're going backwards. Montgomery, go back. Newton's now the one going backwards. Ugh. 2nd and 11. Do it again. The Jets actually still don't see it coming. 9. They're like, everything's fine. 2 yards because they don't see it coming, so at least they were kind of prepared this time. So Fields only scrambles for 2. 3rd and 9. Yeah, let's try it. Are we in Santos field goal range? We are barely, but even then, that's pretty daunting. 3rd and 9. I hate it when this happens. Okay, we're at the 37. Okay. Everything's fine, people. Everything's fine. Not really. Oh, dear. How about the receiver Komet? Where were we? It's incomplete unless the penalty does something, which it does not, so incomplete. Fields was looking for Komet. 3rd and 9. Oh, 4th and 9. Oh, this is 2 for 6 or 12 for Santos on a 54-yarder as we are at the end of his range, essentially. Can't throw it to Komet. I'm going to attempt it. What the hell? Why not? 54 yards from Santos. This is the end of his range, essentially. The kick is up. And to the surprise of absolutely no one, it's no good. Oof. Jets will get it right then and there. So Santos attempts a field goal, and since this is loser bowl and we can't have anything nice whatsoever, he misses it from 54. That is just, that's what we like to call pretty pitiful, isn't it? Hold on. All right, that's nice. All right. So Jets will get it at their own 37. I'll bring Breece Hall back. Still deadlocked at 7. Why? Just why? Why is it deadlocked at 7? I don't want it to be. It's just terrible. Oh, that's right. We kind of need this. Oh, man. First and 10 from the 37. Let's go. There's still 8:15 left in this quarter. Somehow this one's moving a little bit slower, but so be it. Short gain. 14 in the first for Breece Hall. 49. Okay. Breece Hall on track to be the... well, actually, we're going to be giving out a least valuable player. We're not giving out MVP of this game. No. It's got to be LVP. That's how we roll in here. So, that'll be it towards the end of the game. Meanwhile, Breece Hall's getting nothing on this next carry. That's LVP worthy right there. Oh, dear. 2nd and 10. All right, I'll try to get a... Corey Davis will try. 7, 5 yards for him, or is it? Well, they get 5, but the Bears were off the ones that will do it. Offsides. Bears. The offsides defense. It's a 5-yard penalty. We'll take the free 5 yards and rather than waste it down. So it's 2nd and 5. Ouch. We're back to running. Actually, they would have... You know what? Yeah, re-roll. Nice try. They did see it coming. I never announced it, but they would have. 6 yards for Breece Hall. I guess they didn't. First down. They're at the 38. All right, 1st and 10 again from the 38. My goodness. We actually have a potential scoring drive here. No gain for Hall. Okay, let's try Corey Davis again. The Bears will see it. 5 on a flat. Wow, that's awful if you're Zach Wilson's card. Meanwhile, it's a 6-yard gain. Now I see why he's not quarterbacking this team anymore. Good grief. So Corey Davis makes his first catch of the game for 6. All right, 3rd and 4 here. 11 on a flat. And we're going backwards 2 yards. So Garrett Wilson gets the bubble screen and goes backwards. Why are we throwing bubble screens? I don't know. It's never worked in this game, and yet here we are. Meanwhile, we've got a 4th down and what appears to be 7. Are we at the end of Zerline's field goal range? Yeah. We're at the tail end of Zerline's field goal range. It's 43. 53-yard field goal, yay or nay? I'll do it. 53-yard field goal from... 51-yard field goal from Zerline. Kick is up. Hey, guess what? It's no good too! Hooray! Issues from kicking, issues from everybody! Yay! Well, I mean, welcome to Loser Bowl, where, like I said, we can't have anything nice. So Zerline shanks one from 51. And in the spirit of Loser Bowl, both teams have missed field goals. And we're still tied at 7. Lord help us all. Oh, you thought this was going to be a good game? Oh, no. No, no, no. No, not even in the slightest sense. Oh, 1st and 10. Let's just do it. David Montgomery end run. Let's try one. Oh, boy. And the Jets get the ball to start the second half, remember. Stay to 3rd. Just a yard for Montgomery. Nothing more, nothing less. All right, that end run fooled absolutely 0 people. 2nd and 9. I'm going to try it with Fields now. But the Jets actually do see this coming. They kind of figured another Montgomery end run might be coming. Wouldn't have mattered in the end, but Fields still gets 7 and gets pushed out. So it'll be 3rd and 2. So this 3rd and 2. Jets will miss this run. 9 for Montgomery. Hey, he got enough. 3 yards, first down. Excellent. Montgomery moves the chains. It is 1st and 10. They don't see this pass coming. The flat to Montgomery is to him. There's a penalty running outstanding as well. Montgomery is going to get 6, or does he? No, he won't get anything because it's number 5. And it's probably a holding. And, oh, would you look at that? It is a holding. Oh, convenient. So now it actually does, yeah, see. Okay, so this time it is a holding for real. 10 yards against the offense, and it's 1st and 20. Why are we doing? Like I said, nobody can have anything nice. This is how this game works. Meanwhile, it's only a yard for Montgomery. So we're at 2nd and a whopping 19. Yeah, that's manageable. I'd say it's manageable. I don't know about the rest of y'all. Oh, 7 on a flat. Oh, short gain. There you go. 2 or a 3 is a first down. Oh, we're close, but he's a yard short. The Jets push Montgomery a yard away, nevertheless, as he gets 18, but it's still 3rd and 1, or something along those lines. Dang. Oh, hold on. There we go. So it's 3rd and 1 for the Bears now. 9. Oh, yeah, he got... Wait. He may not have gotten it. No, he did. Penalty doesn't apply. Okay, so Montgomery gives us a new set of downs. That's his 17th carry of the game. It's been that kind of game, really, where nobody's really thrown the ball a lot. Until now. We'll try a pass to St. Brown on 1st and 10. No. Nothing's there. Incomplete. He's looking for Aquemia St. Brown. The brother of the good receiver from Detroit, but he is not in this game. Sadly, he is not in this game. Might help the Bears, I'm just saying. 2nd and 10. Yeah, Jets are going to think run. So they'll see this coming. Oh, God. Oh, that's not good. Good thing they guessed right, because it would have been a touchdown. Instead, it turns into a 5-yard run. So... yeah, the Fields would have gotten 67, which obviously he can't get. In this case, would have been 43. All right, so here's the deal. Fields gets 5. We've hit the 2-minute warning, and someone on the Bears is about to get yeeted out of the game because I rolled all 1s. So whoever's number 12 is gone, and that is the flanker. So Dante Pettis is gone. Ouch. He is gone for the rest of the game. As he was trying to block for Fields, and he just got rolled on. Ouch. That hurts. So, Brywan Pringle's going to have to take his place at the slot. I don't know who else we can put in. This is not good. Bears are already running out of receivers. We're going to have to put Ryan Griffin in the slot fullback position. He usually would come in on close runs, but now he's going to have to stay there the rest of the game. Yeah, the Bears are down to just 2 receivers and 2 tight ends and a backup running back. This is not good for their depth at all. I hope this doesn't continue. Meanwhile, back to the game, we're at 3rd and 5 with 2 minutes left. So we have effectively hit the 2-minute warning. Oh, another injury is incoming, this time to the Jets. It's a 2-yard gain if it holds. As I see the penalty, we'll address that first. Yep, it's a 2-yard gain. The clock is automatically stopped, though, so 2 yards to commit. Let's see here. I'm going to address this injury roll first, and then we'll freaking do this on 4th and 3. 1 second. I see you there. What do the Jets play? 4-3. Their right corner is gone. Oh, now they lose DJ Reed. So both their cornerbacks are gone. Oh, no. This is turning into like the train wreck bowl where everybody gets injured. Oh, how's it going, Zach? I see you there. Sorry I didn't get to your message right away. Yeah, apologies I don't get to your message right away. I kind of am trying to get through this before, but yeah, welcome. How's it going if you're still there? 4th and 3. 152. Santos missed a field goal last time. This time I feel a little bit more comfortable going for it. All right, 4th and 3. Let's see if this works. Oh, it worked all right. It worked. Short gain, 1st down. 14. Yeah, boy. Oh, man, and he gets pushed out. So they don't even have to use a timeout. Yeah, again, sorry if I don't get to your message right away. Sometimes I'm unfortunately using my phone. It stinks. All right, 1st and 10 from the 22. Yeah. Come on, Bears, you're close. I mean, receiver Montgomery. Nobody heard that. Oh, I'm not being biased again. 6 yards to the 16. You know what? I'm going to let the clock run. Not give the Jets any time here. I'm not going to let the clock run. Did the Jets respond by taking a timeout? I'm going to say yes. So the Jets effectively use a timeout. I'm going to bring this clock back to 1:30. That's their first. After it takes them a while for them to know that. Actually, you know what? No, we're not. They're not going to. I changed my mind. All right, so the Bears are going to let the clock run slowly a little bit to try to catch this up. 2nd and 4, meanwhile, as we go to Cole Kmet. Just 2, but at least he gets pushed out. So there is that, but man. Clock stops at 1:07. Remember, the Jets get the ball to start the second half. It's only Kmet's 2nd catch of the day. That's kind of silly. All right. 3rd and 2. 6 on a flat. Incomplete if it holds. It's not going to. It's instead going to be a 1st down because someone on the Jets was offsides. Brilliant strategy. Let's see if it works out for him. Spoiler, it won't. Oh, no. Good job. 1st and goal to go from the F9. Ew. 1 minute remaining, by the way. Everybody has all their timeouts. 9 on a flat. We're looking at Pringle's card. He will get 6. And he gets pushed out. It's possible neither team is going to end up using their timeouts. That's crazy. Second and goal to go from the 3. Yeah, we'll do that one. We're not in range for a Griffin. Second and goal to go from the 3. Let's see if this works. And the correct answer is it will, because it would have gotten 7. But since Kmet only needed 3, it's a touchdown. There we go. Cole Kmet catching that 3-yard TD pass. Extra point, meanwhile, is good from Santos. He doesn't miss that one. There you go, Bears. You got the touchdown they were looking for. What good drive from them, too. It's a 3-yard TD pass from Fields to Cole Kmet. We've got a 14-7 lead. All right, with 45 seconds left. So the Jets left 45 or 37 seconds to respond, depending on how this goes. All right, and they do get the ball to start the second half, so they might be able to double up here, or will they? Jets usually have the offensive troubles. They're going to return this one. 9 yards in the back of the end zone. I don't know what they're doing here. Don't roll an 11. Okay, that's not an 11. Thank God, so there's no fumble. Braxton Berrios is still going to return just 23 yards. Why? I don't know. So the Jets have 37 seconds to do something. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. All right. So, oh man. See, Zach Wilson threw an interception earlier, but remember the Bears have all free timeouts, so ideally they'll probably use it and still have 8 seconds remaining. I don't want to give them that chance, so. Oh hell, let's try it. Oh, I have Corey Davis and Elijah Moore in the wrong spots. That's brilliant with me. We'll try it. 1st and 10 from the 14. 11 on a short. Nothing's there. Oh, wait a minute. Wrong card. Wilson's going to run. Oh, God. Why? Why? He panics, runs out of the pocket, and gets 4 yards. And remember how I said the Bears have have all their timeouts? Well, now they're going to use one. They have 2 remaining. Why not? I mean, if you're going to do that, sure. 2nd and 6 from the 18. 5 on a short. That is a 12-yard gain for Garrett Wilson in the 1st. And he actually goes out of bounds on top of that, so no timeouts are needed here as there's 22 seconds remaining. Cool. So Garrett Wilson gets 12. All right, here we go. Long pass. 1st and 10. I'm trying it. We got to get something. 9. Nothing's there. Incomplete. Zach Wilson was looking for Garrett Wilson. 2nd and 10. I'm going to try and set up this. You know what? I'll try. I got to do it. 5 on a long. There's nothing there, but what's this penalty roll? Incomplete, as there's nothing there. He was looking for Corey Davis. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it, folks. Probably won't do. We have just enough time for it. 7 on a long. Incomplete, and I still got to have one more play. Last play of the half. Screw it. Corey Davis down there somewhere. Watch this get returned for a pick 6. That would be awesome. Just like Thanksgiving, the Black Friday game. Why not? I mean, we have the wrong quarterback for it, but who cares? The Jets are known for that. Don't worry, an interception was not rolled. It was an incomplete pass to Corey Davis. That is the way the half ends. Because, of course, it would. Why not? That's just the way the half has to end, with just an outright FUD. Jeez. Oh my God. All right, we're at halftime. That was a disaster. That was a heckin' disaster and a half. 14-7 Bears. Remember how I said we would be giving out a least valuable player? I think it's safe to say Zach Wilson has the inside track on that. Look at this. 6 for 14, 48 yards and a pick. Awful rating. Yeah, you would have been better off just throwing off incompletions and you'd have a better rating. But no, you just had to mess around and throw a pick. Brees Hall is probably doing the MVP so far. 86 yards and a TD. I might want to go to him more. Virtually nothing in the passing game. Greg Zerline has a missed field goal. Bears are, well, I guess Justin Fields, yeah, he's doing a lot better, I'd say, safe to say. 14 of 19, 114 and a touchdown. That went to Cole Kmet, who's 415 and TD. Montgomery has a rushing TD and 52 yards. And Gordon had that miraculous and yet awesome interception that was fumbled away that led to the Jets TD. Otherwise, they would be shut out right now if it wasn't for that. That was a thing of beauty, I must say. It truly was. So that's where we stand at 14-7. How about some halftime entertainment, eh? I told you there would be some, and we're going to give it to you. So, fun backstory. Anna, I'm still here, by the way. Oh, I'm still here, by the way. We'll move this camera up. Whee! Yeah, everybody. So I said there'd be some halftime entertainment, so we're going to give it to you. On Wednesday on my music channel, give me a minute to find the file here. I'm going to be premiering on my music channel the following song. Only it's a marimba version of what I released earlier called Through Fields and Dreams. So consider this your exclusive preview. Now stick around at the other end because I've got an other announcement too. So here it is, your halftime entertainment Through Fields and Dreams. Enjoy. Alrighty, I hope everybody enjoyed that. Hold on a minute. There we go. Everything's fine. Everything's fine, but yes, that'll be coming out Wednesday on the music channel. I left the link there. Noon EST is the premiere. Alright, and then a quick announcement for y'all. I've been doing some thinking here, and I've decided, I think, how do I explain this? Like, I thought about it at first, decided, not to, and I'm satisfied with YouTube, but you know what? Life's all about going for stuff, so I'm going to do this. And plus, I decided I would do something for the eclipse on April the 8th. I think on that day, I'm going to start a band camp. You know what? Might as well, just for the heck of it, and see where it goes, so... Hey, why not? For those that don't know, Bandcamp's a good spot for like smaller independent artists. It's really good from what I've been told from friends of mine who use it. So I decided, you know what? Might as well throw my music pieces on there for gits and shiggles. You know what I was trying to say there, but I can't say that on YouTube. At least not live. Alright, you get the idea. But anyways, I will start one up. And I will release a new one of my older pieces on there from right from the jump. Probably Starlight Waltz from on April the 8th. From there, all my new releases will end up going there, with the exception of the marimba versions of this. Well, I'll figure this out as time goes on. I think that's what I'm going to do for the marimba versions of my other stuff. So... I will get the link to that to you guys in the future once I actually get it, because I don't have it just yet, because, you know, laziness. I've had stuff going on, okay? A lot of stuff, and it's been ugly. Life is weird, you know, so that's my announcement, and I'm sticking to it. So hopefully you enjoyed that little preview and that other thing, and yeah, we'll go from there. Alright, let's get the second half rolling. Give me a minute to get reset up here. Alright, does that work? Does that work? Or am I too high? We're live. We are live, pal. Okay, that works. Works for me. Yay! Alright, time for the second half of more football! I'll save the insanity for the end. So as you can see, the Jets are still here because they get the second half kickoff. All right, they're down 14-7. Let's hope they recover, or I'm going to make sure Wilson throws like 5 picks. Or, I mean, second half kickoff. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that for real. Jeez. If they win, so be it. Besides, it's St. Patrick's Day and they're in the green. They kind of going to pull off an Irish miracle, okay? Or not. All right, so they'll get it. That's a touchback, by the way. They'll get it to 25. All right, here we go again. Everybody's got their timeouts, right? No. Bears need one. All right. 1st and 10. It's a line block from Breece Hall to start us off. Oh, that's not fun. Opponent number 7 as Hall gets 8 yards. And throw in 5 more for the face mask. Good job, Bear. So it's 13 yards altogether. 8 for Brees Hall, 5 for the face mask, and yeah, it's a new set of downs regardless. The brilliant job. Let's see if it works for him. 1st and 10. Oh, great. Oh, here comes that Irish luck I was talking about. Oh, Brees Hall goes backwards a yard on his next carry. He's got 17 of those. He's almost got 100. 2nd and 11. Let's try to flat pass it to him. We need to get him more involved in the passing game anyways. That's not going to work. Incomplete. No surprise Zach Wilson misses. That's actually the first time I've attempted Hall? For real? Wow. Jets, what are you doing? Okay, 3rd and 11. 6 and a short. Oh, nothing's there. Brilliant. And they get bailed out by the penalty. Same number. Holding against the defense. It's a 5-yard penalty, but it's also an automatic 1st down. Good job, Bears. You just gave them a free 1st down for no reason on the holding defensive hold. Oh, you idiots. All right, they don't see this flat pass coming. It's 1st and 10. Good grief. Short gain from Brees Hall as he catches and runs for 14 in the 1st. 6, 4. All right, and it looks like the Jets have finally come alive offensively, or have they? If we know anything from the regular season, that's usually probably not the case. 1st and 10 from the 44. 3 and an off tackle, 4 yards for Brees Hall, and he's up to the 40. He's literally the only person doing anything right now for the Jets offense. Otherwise, this is just a disaster. 2nd and 6. 5 on a short guessed wrong. Doesn't matter. It's 12 to Garrett Wilson and the 1st. Jets are coming out of this opening drive moving. I think Zach Wilson realized he was in line for least valuable player and is now trying his darndest to make sure he doesn't get it. Okay, 1st and 10 from the 28. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Meanwhile, it's 9 yards to Brees Hall. The Jets are in the red zone. What? What are we doing here? Bruh. Jets succeed. This is unfathomable. 2nd and 1 from the 19. 11. No gain for Brees Hall. That run gets stuffed. All right, we're staring at a 3rd and 1. All right, I'm gonna try and throw it. Yeah, Bears will cover the run, so they don't see this coming. 9 on a flat. To the receiver, we're going to Elijah Moore. And Moore's going to get 7, or will he? Yeah, he's getting 7 in the 1st. Okay. So Elijah Moore picks up the 1st down. We get 7 yards there. All right, 1st and 10 from the 12. They're not quite in, not there. They can still pick up the 1st down and keep this drive going. Instead, Brees Hall's going to get nothing on his 1st carry. Ouchies. That's number 20 for him, by the way. 2nd down and 10. 7 on a flat. Oh, the short gain is on a 6. So this is an incomplete. Usually with flat passes, if I roll 7 on the defense, sometimes it's on the 7. In this case, it's on the 6. What else is new? All right, 3rd down here. 3rd and 2, 10. Still, excuse me. I know what I'm talking about, I swear. Wilson's going to have to take off and run. Roll low. All right, he has 8 yards if this were to hold. I can see the penalty, and no. Number 2. Since it was a run, well, it's a hold either way. Do I let this 10-yard penalty go? It will be third. You know what? Push him back. Push him back. I'll accept the holding penalty. I mean, it would have been 4th and 2, or 3rd and 20. I'll take the 3rd and 20 since I know for sure they're going for the field goal afterwards. I'll allow the same play to happen. 3rd and 20 now. Why not? Or do I... Oh, hell, since I'm probably going to wind up taking the field goal anyways. Why not? We'll attempt one long pass. 7. One of these will work. Oh, and Zach Wilson's offensive line fails him, so he's taking off again for the 400,000th time. And instead gets 6. I had a bad feeling that was going to happen. Come on, Jets offensive line, do something. Don't do that. Meanwhile, it's 4th down and 14. I ain't going for it, so as I mentioned, there's going to be a field more than likely. Okay, 11 through 12 were not good. Anything else? Give the Jets free. No, maybe not. Hold on. There's a penalty. Nothing's there. So the kick is, in fact, good. Zerline hits from 33. Good, at least you were able to hit that one, unlike the 50-plus yarder you had tried earlier and missed. In fact, both kickers have missed 50-plus yarders, but Zerline gets this one. The Jets actually manage to do something on that opening drive. So it is 14-10. Bears still lead by 4, but that helps a lot for if you're the Jets there. Okay. There's still 9 minutes to go in this 3rd quarter. 9 yards in the back of the end zone. The Bears are going to foolishly try to take it out. I don't know why. Don't roll an 11. Wait, is it number 1 or number 2? There's a huge difference, too. And Tristan Ebner only gets 25, so he'll start at the 16. I don't know what possessed him to think he could get that, but okay. I mean, this is loser bowl. Dumb things will happen. Well, ain't that a kick in the you-know-what? Jesus. All right, it's 1st and 10. What are we doing here? We're running it. 1st and 10 from the 16. 7 on the line, Buck. The Jets only yield a yard. Okay, that works. I thought Montgomery would have more yardage, but 53 isn't bad either. 2nd and 9. We'll try it. Jets actually do see this coming, and good wouldn't have mattered anyways, but they get Fields picks up 5 on the design quarterback keeper. Cool. At least he hasn't fumbled yet. The key word there is yet. I don't know. 3rd and 3. Excuse me, 3rd and... I misspoke. It's 4. Even announcers have issues. It's incomplete, by the way. Was looking for Pringle and found nothing. All right, that was quick. How about a punt? Oh, okay. Now this could be interesting. It's a 49-yard punt to start. 21. The return is from the number 2 back. Doesn't matter. Braxton Berrios has 15. What is the penalty? Because this could get a little interesting. Nothing, so Jets will get it. Okay, so 15 remaining. All right, so no penalty, and all right, Jets have good field position. They get it at the 44. Let's see if they can move the ball the same exact way they did the last time out. Only without the offensive holding that kind of ruined them at the very end. That was silly. What are we doing? All right, 1st and 10. Let's start it. Start it. 6 on an off tackle. Oh, yeah, it's a short gain. And Breece Hall's going for 16? Yeah, 16. All right, nice start there. I believe Breece Hall now has over 100 yards. Oh, he does. Nice. He's got 113 as of right now. First and 10. 2 yards. I mean, he's by no means on any pace to break that one game where Travis Etienne had like almost 300 yards rushing. That's probably not going to get matched, but yeah. Oh, he's having himself a good one. 2nd and 8. Literally, that's the only option I have, really. Meanwhile, he gets 3 more. Breece Hall's on carry 23. 3rd and 5, if my math is correct. All right, I'm going to try C.J. Uzomah. We haven't tried him all game. Let's see if it works. 10. Well, if this is a 2 through 4, it won't. Well, there's a 4, but that's an incomplete pass. That was an interception roll, by the way. What else is new with the Jets? So, incomplete to C.J. Uzomah, the backup tight end who's in there for Conklin. Are we kicking another field goal, Jets? Yeah, 2 through 7. Well, that's 35. You know what? We're going to go for it. 4th and 5. I think I can get this. All right, 4th and 5. We're trying it. 5 on a flat. And Garrett Wilson gets the first down. He gets 6. They needed 5 to keep this drive alive, and by God did they get it. Good call. Wilson to Wilson for 6. All right, 1st and 10 again from the 29. Jets will keep this drive going, and that's not going to help their cause. No gain. All right, 2nd and 10. 29. 4 on a flat. 2 or a 12. This is trouble. Ooh, whoever was covering Breece Hall drops it. He almost had the pick, but it's an incomplete pass. Ooh, almost did it again, Zach Wilson, eh? Jeez. All right, 3rd and 10. That was close. 5 on a short. To the receiver, to Corey Davis. No. Incomplete. Oh, dear. Incomplete. I have no choice now but to kick a field goal. Zerline from 46. It's good, or is it? Wait, hang on. I think I read the wrong card. Yeah, oh, it's still good. So what's this penalty? Nothing. So the field goal attempt is good from Zerline. He connects on another one. That's his 2nd this half. I mean, I suppose if it's working for him, sure, why not? And folks, the Jets are very close to taking the lead. One more field goal and they do it, but they still find themselves down by a point. 14-13 in favor of the Bears still. 4 minutes remaining in the 3rd. So there we go. The Jets are moving the ball. They just can't finish. What else is new? That seems to be their MO. All right. Let's see here. From the 4, we do have a penalty, but we'll see what happens. Bears will, number 1 back, will take this back. Oh! That is a touchdown, but it's a 63-yard run back. Wow! 63 yards. Okay, give me a minute to try to figure this out. I need to do some math in my head. I'm aware there's a penalty, too. 57, 17, 33 of the Jets. Wow! But what's this penalty? Hold on. It's a offsides, but I ain't going to do that for a kickoff, so no penalty whatsoever. And I'm going to say, in this case, Yeah, we'll do 345. Wow! That was highly unfortunate for the Jets special teams. And the Bears are in prime scoring position just like that. Unbelievable. I know in some cases when you roll snake eyes on kickoffs, it's a touchdown, but that wasn't one of them. Still, though, that got very, very close. Wow. Good job, Bears. You got that when you needed it. 1st and 10. Let's see if they can do something with it. From the Jets 33, just like that. Oh, and here we go. Here comes the disaster. All right, we'll get the run first. It's 6 yards for Montgomery. I'll start there. But now we have an injury rolls. I've just rolled all 5s. And now the Jets' backup right corner is gone. What are we doing here? So Michael Carter, the second, who was their cornerback, I guess 3rd string cornerback, he's gone too. The Jets are without their top 3 cornerbacks now, as Sauce Gardner had an injury coming into the game, and we've seen DJ Reed and now the other Michael Carter go. Oh, this is turning into a disaster really quickly. Okay, 2nd and 4. Thank God we're playing in the advanced mode, basic mode. Otherwise, this would probably be seen in this. And we have a 1-yard loss. Another bubble screen. But both cornerbacks are injured, and we're throwing bubble screens to frickin' St. Brown. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, teams? My goodness. Meanwhile, we're at 3rd and I can't read. 5. Okay. 3rd and 5. Nah, Pringle. All right. No more bubble screens, please. You know what? Pat Montgomery. 3rd and 5. To the receiver, we're looking at Montgomery's card. Guessed correctly, and he gets 6. Hey, we got a 1st down. Da-na-na-na. So David Montgomery picks up the 1st. New set of downs. All right, 1st and 10. I'm actually... Okay, I meant to do flat pass to him, so just so we're clear, I meant to do flat pass. My apologies, I rolled on the wrong one, but that's okay. Gotcha. All right, 1st and 10. They're going to miss this. The Jets are. 6 on a short, and because of that, it's incomplete. And we're looking to try to get it out. The Cole Kmet, and it didn't work. Boo! All right, 2nd and 10. 6. Nothing. Nothing. Jets defense got him. All right, 3rd down here. We'll try Kmet again on the short pass. 11 on a short. Uh-oh. Unless this is an 8 through 10. And there it is. Intercepted. Picked off. Oh, Justin Fields, you did it again. All right, what's the return? Well, it's not a pick 6 and or a fumble, and on top of that, there's a penalty. It's only a 4-yard return. So what's the penalty on the return here as I roll for... Oh, it's a fumble! Not really, but, you know. Nothing. All right, well, that sucks if you're the Bears. Good job, Justin Fields. Good job. So, yeah, Justin Fields tried to throw at the Cole Kmet, and he completed it. Just not the Cole Kmet, but instead to the strong safety Jordan Whitehead. Yeah, I'm pretty certain Jordan Whitehead does not play for the Bears. Just ask Josh Allen how that worked. He'll tell you that he doesn't. Anyways, long story short, the Jets saved themselves from after giving up that long return. So, yeah. They'll get the ball at the 11. Jeez. Welcome, like I said, loser bowl, where even everything nice gets penalized in the end. That's how we roll in this game. So that was extremely appropriate, basically, for that to happen. Oh dear, I'm putting the Bears cards on top of the Jets ones. That's not supposed to happen. You know, I try to give these teams something nice, and then they gotta go ahead and ruin it by throwing picks. Come on, man. Fields must really want that least valuable player award. That's what it is. That's why he got traded to Pittsburgh. Jeez. Anyways, 1st and 10 from the 11. Jets have it. We've got a minute 15 left in this game. Well, excuse me, in this quarter. Oh, look, a fumble roll, maybe. Oh, here we go. We haven't had one of these. Except there's no fumble. Brees Hall just loses a yard. Nothing bad. Okay, so never mind. Never mind, everyone. Actually, I should have brought in the backup halfback. All right, 2nd and 11. They don't see this flat coming. Uh-oh. 2 or a 3. This could get interesting. Well, there's a 3, but no, it's an incomplete pass. He was looking for Elijah Moore, Zach Wilson was, and found nothing. They tried to sneak a pass play. All right, 3rd down and 11. 8 on a short. No. Incomplete. Oh, dear. I mean, Zach Wilson honestly has the inside track for that award right now, and he's continuing to show it. Jesus. 4th down. Another day, another punt. This one goes for 49. From the 41. This will end the third quarter, by the way. This gets returned for a gain of whatever is on the 8 for the Jets. So 8 if it were to hold. Yeah, it does hold. So the Bears will get it from the 49. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how the 3rd quarter ends, with just incredible dudding of the highest order. Jeez, Jets kick 2 field goals. Justin Fields throws a pick in the red zone, because why the hell not? And, well, this is turning out the way I expected it to, and then some. My goodness. All right, it's still 14-13 Bears, but my goodness, this better not go on for an overtime. I'm going to freaking pull my hair out if it does. Someone spare us from this. All right, 1st and 10 from the 49 of the Jets and the Bears. Bears in good, excellent field position. Let's see if they can actually do something with it rather than just blow it again. Oh, short game. We're off to a great start. 19. That's a really good start. Okay. Oh, I like that. I like long ass runs from David Montgomery. All right. 1st and 10. I'll count it. 6. Just a single yard from Montgomery. All right, 2nd and 9. We'll flat pass it to him. The Jets actually will guess this correctly. 9 on a flat. It's going to Montgomery. Guessed correctly. 5. And he's pushed out of the 26. Okay, it's a 3rd down here. You know what? We'll do a Justin Fields end run. The Jets actually somehow see this coming, though. Kind of figured something is up here. 9, and there's a penalty to go alongside with it. Fields is not going to get anything on this, but what's the penalty? Does not exist. So Fields gets absolutely stuffed. The Jets see it coming this time around. Whoops. So that didn't work out the way it should have. 4th and 4. On one hand, I'm tempted to go for this. I say take the points just in case. So we're going to go for a 43-yarder from Cairo Santos. Here we go. 43-yarder. Kick is up. Oh, that's just lovely. It's 23 for 32, right? Yeah. Kick is good as of now, but what's this penalty? Non-existent, so it is in fact good. Cairo Santos does hit a field goal. It's from whatever that was. I wasn't paying attention, honestly. But who cares? Bears got a field goal out of it, and they score and extend their lead to 4, 17-13. I thought about going for it, honestly, but I'm like, you know what? Just in case the Jets somehow do score another touchdown, here, I'll do a field goal. So, 17-13. Force the Jets to score a touchdown, too. Or 2 field goals, one of the two. I mean, they've been getting nothing but field goals, so why not? All right. 12.5 remaining in this game. Here we go. 9 yards in the back of the end zone. And the Jets will foolishly take this out. Don't roll a fumble. Okay, that's not a fumble. Good. It is instead a 22-yard return from Braxton Berrios, but they'll get it all the way at the 13. Why would you... Okay, never mind. I'm not going to ask. This is loser bowl. Of course you're going to do something stupid. Why wouldn't you? Dang it. All right. I'm going to bring Michael Carter in and see if maybe I can get something going here. Give Reese Hall a little bit of a breather. 1st and 10 as I'm bringing in the backup halfback. 10. And Carter starts us off with a 1-yard gain. Okay, that's fine. 2nd down. They're gonna misjudge this. Bears are. This off tackle will instead go for 7. That works. So he gets pushed out of bounds, Michael Carter, and we've got a 3rd and 2 incoming. Uh-oh, that's gonna be trouble. It's a 6-yard gain to start us off. So 1st down for Michael Carter as he gets 7 on that carry. Unfortunately, we have yet another injury. What are we doing? Don't turn this into an injury bowl, please. Number 2, all 4s this time. And the right end is getting it for Chicago. Oof. Not exactly how I would have drawn that one up. And that person is Dominique Robinson. He is gone for the game. Again, all injuries will get reset after this, thankfully. So this won't matter in the end because this is the last game of the season. But nevertheless, it is something to be pointed out. All right, 1st and 10. We're not going to see this one coming. The Bears will. Play action pass time. How about 11 in the 1st? To Elijah Moore. A rare complete. Okay, Zach Wilson just went over 100 yards. Passing. I don't want to know. I don't get it. 1st and 10. The 38. 6 on an off tackle. How about 6? So he gets pushed out. It's been that kind of game, by the way. No surprise. No surprise. 2nd and 4. I think the Bears are actually not going to see this coming. It's another play action pass. 8 on a short. And down goes Zach Wilson for the first time tonight. Today, excuse me. Or tonight. You can call it either one, really. And sure enough, the backup right end, Al-Qadim Mohammed, he'll get the sack on that one. So Mohammed gets that one. It's a 9-yard loss. And I was wondering when the Jets' offensive line would finally truly make themselves known. And there you go. It took them long enough. 13. Oh, there you go. And sure. Oh, I was reading the wrong one. Oh, if I only had played long pass. Anyways, it's incomplete. I almost read the wrong one there and was like, oh, really? Now we're doing that? Nope, false alarm. False alarm, everyone. It's an incompletion to Corey Davis. Out comes the punting unit. 50 yards. To the 15. Our number one back is going to... Two back, excuse me, will get us... Nothing. He fair catches it at the 15. Okay, that's fine. And we have 9.5 remaining in this game. It's amazing how the Jets have only given up 1 sack. They've come close to multiple ones, but now they've only given up 1 sack, so... 9.5. We'll see how this goes. By the way, I do appreciate y'all being here. If anybody is in chat, much appreciated. Again, as we conclude this 2023 season, we'll be doing it again for 2024. Same card set and all. Because why not? Also, I don't want to have like 2 card sets. It would cause like storage issues. All right, 1st and 10. 7. A loss of a yard if it stood. Yeah, it's standing all right. So Montgomery gets backed up a yard. Okay. It's 1 o'clock. Gotcha. Whew. I got to keep my eyes peeled on that clock, too. Speaking of clocks. 2nd and 11. 6. 4-yard gain? No, it's against the Jets. And there was a holding on the defense. 5-yard penalty, but it's an automatic 1st down. We'll take that over what the alternative. Ugh. That's just awful. I think Montgomery got like 4 or something, but doesn't matter. 1st and 10 again from the 19 after the penalty. There's a 6-yard run. Hooray. Montgomery gets 6. 2nd and 4. See if we can take out as much of this clock as possible here. 5 yards, yes. And that moves to chains. Montgomery for 5. We're just going to keep this clock rolling. Woo woo. 1st and 10. Wait, I rolled on the wrong. It's actually 4. So I have to subtract a yard, but it's still the same amount. No, it's still a 1st down. It was 2nd and 4. Apologies for that. Good catch. 1st down. Tisk, tisk, tisk at him. He can't be running the morgue off. He can't be doing that. Meanwhile, Montgomery only gets a 1. Oh, boy. Yes, I'm yelling at myself in my government name. And who doesn't do that? 2nd and 9. 4 on a flat. That was guessed wrong. 2 through or 12. This is a problem. No, it's neither. There is a penalty rule. Oh, the Jets were offsides. How cute. Oof. Thank you for giving the Firdaus 5 yards. It's much appreciated. Sad. 2nd and 4. It would have been an incomplete pass, too, by the way. Uh-oh. 2 or a 3. Well, there's a... Oh, look. There's 3s. I mean, we got 3s there. It doesn't count as a fumble. It has to be combined total. So it's a gain of nothing. All right, 3rd and 4. 7, and there's your 1st down. Cole Kmet for 7. All right. So that moves to chains there. 7-yarder for Cole Kmet, who caught a TD earlier, and it's 1st and 10. Again. Come on. 7. Wrong way, Montgomery, but it doesn't matter as long as that clock keeps ticking. We're down to 5.5. 2nd and 11. I'll do it again. I care more about the clock than I do anything else. 7 yards. That helps. That helps. Okay. Well, that'll bring up a 3rd and 4. Oh, why not? Since we're very close. 3rd and 4. A flat pass to St. Brown. Uh-oh. Hold please. Hold please, we got a problem. Well, that's a good thing about being live. At least when you make a screw up like that, you can at least go back in time, freeze the video, and like, okay, well, there's where we are. Okay, at least I knew it was third and four, excuse me, and it's now going to be first and 10 because that's a 6-yard gain. Yeah, I would have easily lost track of where we were on that one, so whoopsies. Sorry about that. Oh, God. It wouldn't be a loser bowl without something happening on that front, you know? Okay. It's a 6-yard completion to Quimmus St. Brown, by the way. Wouldn't be a loser bowl without something happening like that. Oh, now I killed chat. Jesus. Put it on your phone, Morgoth. What are you doing? Okay. Meanwhile, the clock is just going down to 4.5 in an unrelated note. 3 yards. 1, 2, 3. We're down to 4. And keep your eye on that. That's going to start getting down there. It's 2nd and 7. This is exactly what I want to do. Just keep running the ball. Keep running that clock down. 6 yards, and we are a yard short of a first. And Montgomery now has crossed the 100-yard plane. 3rd and 1, of course I'm running it. We're also in the tail end of Santos field goal range now. Although remember, he missed one from this exact same spot earlier. Doesn't matter though, because it's a 5-yard gain to Montgomery. And tick, 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 tick. We're down to 3 minutes and change. That is 109, buddy. Do some math. All right. 3 minutes. Jets do have all their timeouts, but this is not helping their cause at all. 10. And will the 6-yard hold? Opponent offsides. I'm actually going to take the penalty because why the heck not? 1st and 5. Let's keep wasting more time. 9. 3 yards. 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be 2nd and 2 for Montgomery. He's just going to keep getting the ball over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. 2nd and 2. 9. No gain unless. Yeah, no gain. And sure enough, we're at the 2-minute warning as Montgomery clock issues his 34th carry. It's a 4th and 2 on the other side. All right, 2 minutes to go. Jets are down by 4. I'm actually going to run it again. The Jets will think pass somehow. You know what? The Jets are actually going to think run because they figured Chicago's going to try and make them burn a timeout. So 3rd and 2. 11. Ooh, they stopped them. Or did they? What's this penalty rule? Play never happened. False start. Ouch. That actually hurts. The clock doesn't move, but now it's 3rd and 7. And now I have to actually pass the ball. Great. All right. I could do a run. Oh, hell, I'm in field goal range. Why not? Why not? Jets are going to miss and read this. 3rd and 7. Wait. Yeah, I was just checking to make sure we were okay. 3rd and 7. 9 on an end run now this time. And the Jets give up nothing as they stop Montgomery, who by this point is really tired. And, of course, the Jets are going to use their first time out to stop the clock at 1:52. It's a 4th down. I'm going to go for the field goal and see if I can make this a 7-point game. Santos from 46. The kick is up and... Oh, well, isn't that wonderful? The kick is no good, ladies and gentlemen. Why are we doing this? Just why? Just why? Santos is 1 for 3 on field goals. So now he's trying to stake his claim for least valuable player. Good grief. All right. Well, the results in that were kind of mixed for the Jets. They stopped the Bears, but they're down to 145 and 2 timeouts. They need a touchdown to take the lead. A field goal does them absolutely nothing. And so they got to drive 71 yards here in 145. So the passing game is basically going to have to take over. There's nothing I can do with the run unless I'm really that crazy. Okay, 1st and 10. Here we go. 9 on a flat. We're starting off with a pass to Breece Hall, and he starts off with an 8-yard play. They are going to hurry up, by the way. So this will shorten how much time comes off the clock. So Breece Hall for 8. 2nd and 2. 11 on a flat. Bubble screen that goes backwards 2. Why? Why are you doing that? What's the Garrett Wilson, by the way? All right, 3rd and 4. 5. 6 yards to C.J. Uzomah in the first as he gets pushed out. That helps a lot on multiple occasions. Uzomah catches his first pass, and it's 1st and 10 from the 41 with 1:15 to go. 7 on a flat, no, incomplete. Wilson was looking for Moore, I believe. Yep, Moore. Elijah Moore. Okay. 2nd down. 10. 4 on a flat. 2 or a 12. Well, there's half of the 12, but it's an incompletion to Breece Hall. Defender kind of got his hands on that one. 3rd down now. This is not good. You know what? Yeah, let's try to make this close. This is 4-down territory, mind you. I'm going to take the risk. I think it's safe to say that went really well. The Bears weren't even remotely prepared for that and just gave up a 33-yard run to Breece Hall, who gets all the way down to the 26. They definitely didn't see it coming. It wouldn't have mattered. The Jets are actually going to take a timeout. That's their first. I'm going to mandate they do. Otherwise, this clock keeps going. 120, 150, as that's what Breece Hall has. They're down to the 26. 45 seconds left. The Jets have just 1 timeout remaining here, so that helped a lot. Wow. 1st and 10. 8 on a flat to the receiver to Corey Davis, who gets nothing. What else is new? Because Corey Davis has no hops. Shout out to anyone who gets that reference. Okay, we're down to 37. Ooh, this is not good. 2nd down. Nope, incomplete. Was looking for Garrett Wilson on the flat. Time is starting to run out on me here. So now I'm forced to do short passes. 3rd and 10. I really can't do that again. 11 on a short. No, incomplete, but what's the penalty? Opponent number 4. No, God, Bears, don't do this. Don't do this. It's defensive pass interference against the Bears. Half the distance to the goal and an automatic first down. Oh, you idiots. No. I mean, that could have been questionable, but still, oh. I think at this point, it was probably one of those questionable calls. Go figure. All right, Jets need some help really quickly. 22 seconds. We have enough time for 4 plays. So here's play number 1. I think this is pretty much meaningless at this juncture. But it's anyways 1st and 10 from the 13. 7 on a short. 12 yards! They're down to a 1! Unbelievable! And the Jets are actually going to use their... And let's see. Somebody's using a timeout. So let me address this first. So Garrett Wilson gets 12 yards, the first down, but he does not get the touchdown he needs to take the lead. So they're down to 1. Who's using a timeout here? You know what? The Bears are going to say they're not going to use a timeout, and it's the Jets doing the honor. The Jets will take a timeout. That's their final one. Okay, so now we've got 1st and goal to go right at the 1. This is now interesting. Oh boy. Because if I don't get this, I'm going to have to spike the ball. Remember, I have no timeouts left. If I don't get this run... Well, first things first, I want to take Elijah Moore out and bring back James Robin. Well, we'll leave it in there. We'll leave him in there. All right, we'll attempt 1 run. All right, Breece Hall, you're going to try it. All right, 1st down. Bears, meanwhile, defensively, I've got a decision to make. We're going to say they're going to run it. They have just enough time to do it. All right, 1st and goal to go from the 1. This is very risky. For the game. And the Jets get the touchdown! Chicago's run defense just completely folds over. The Jets take the lead on Breece Hall's 2nd touchdown of the game. There it is. And with 8 seconds to spare, the extra point from Zerline is good. Oh, they did it. That worked. That was a very risky call from the Jets. But it somehow worked out. And for once, the Jets don't Jets themselves. It's a freaking Christmas miracle. There are still 8 seconds left in this game, though. This isn't over just yet. But the Jets now have a 3-point lead. Wow. Good call. It worked. I knew I only had 2 plays left in me there. Oh, dang. Okay, well, that worked out for the Jets. All right, now here's the problem. The Bears can't have a return here, so it's a touchback. Well, we'll see. All right, kickoff. There are still 8 seconds left in this game. Oh, God, no. There is going to be a return to the number 1 back. There's going to be a second remaining. And Velus Jones is getting just 28. All right. The first down marker is absolutely meaningless because this is basically the last play of the game. I need to find my best long threat and pray to God that it works. Who are we looking at? Oh, God. Oh, this game's probably over. Unless I roll a long game, I'm totally screwed. I'm looking at everyone right now. There's hardly anybody that has long gain on their card. Komet has it on his. St. Brown has it on his. Fields will throw it if he throws a 12, which good luck on that. So it's either got to be Komet or St. Brown. I'm going for St. Brown. I mean, obviously the Jets are going to select pass. All right, here we go. Long story short, I need to have... No! I'm looking a receiver go for a 3. Or Fields rolls a 12 on his card. Or we roll a 12 on the Jets card. Everything else doesn't do us any good at all, and this game is over. Here we go. And... Nope. That's game. Oh, wait a minute. No. Receiver. If St. Brown rolls a 3, we have a chance. If it doesn't happen, game over. So St. Brown needs to roll a 3, otherwise this game is over. And... No! It's incomplete! If that had been rolled on Fields' card, it would have worked. Oh, well, that's the way the game ends, unfortunately, as Fields' last attempt to Equimus St. Brown just fails. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the game, and the Jets win somehow. Wow. Bears lose 2017. Where is it? Okay. Hold up. Hey, Bears! Congratulations! You won Loser Bowl! Yay! Good. Congratulations. Oh, we need to do something here. Hang on. Hang on. No. I don't care about Grammarly. Yep. We're doing it.
These nuts. Got him. Got him.
Yep.
Oh. Whoa. Oh. Cause some came in the mail today. These nuts. Got him. Got him. Oh.
Exactly. I'm sorry, I had to do it. That's the best I could find on YouTube without doing any like copyrighted music. But there you go, folks. 2017 Jets win. And for Zach Wilson, thank God, because I would have made him least valuable player. Instead, he kind of dodges one. 131 and a pick for him. Breece Hall kind of saved the Jets on this one. 151, 2 TDs. He would be the most valuable player if I was giving it out. Nothing doing on the receiving end. Whitehead with the pick in the end zone there. Wow. Red zone. Jets, congratulations. You actually dodged something for one. Oh, man. As for the Bears, Justin Fields had an okay game with 19-28, 137, a touchdown and a pick. That's just not good. Montgomery had 112 and a TD. Cole Kmet caught the TD. But our least valuable player of the game goes to the kicker, Cairo Santos. Congratulations, Mr. Santos. You win least valuable player for missing 2 field goals that would have gotten you out of this situation. Instead, you done messed up, boy. Wait. We gotta do it. Hold on. Hold on. This is exactly how we feel about Cairo Santos right now. Where is it?
Do you mean Denise?
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Cairo Santos right now. You done messed up, boy. Apologies for the terrible sound there. Oh, man. But that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes our Strat-O-Matic 2023 season. Congrats to the Miami Dolphins for winning it all. And to the Chicago Bears, Aaron is coming for you. Hey, at least it wasn't the Jets. See, I'm a fair guy. I could have had the Jets lose, but nope, I decided to have the Bears lose. Dang. Oh well. Well, anyways, that's how this game and this season is going to end. Stay tuned for some more playthroughs, I guess, on Sundays, as I alluded to my post, so. Anyways, thank y'all so much for watching. Much appreciated. Don't forget to hit a like, leave a like, and hit that subscribe button on your way out. This was a really entertaining game, to say the least, so definitely appreciate y'all being here. And a happy St. Patrick's Day to all. I mean, look, I even got green on. Sorry, I have to itch my head, too, while I'm doing this. Oh, hey, nice hair, buddy. See, look, I even got green on. And the Jets were in green, so they even won. Look at that. It's a St. Patrick's Day miracle, everyone. Isn't that great? It is. Well, anyway, stay tuned for more Battlefield-related shenanigans on this channel. More Cities Skylines 2. Although, if I'm being honest, that game is starting to run its course. Who knew not putting up any new content would kind of cause that sort of thing? For reference, I'm already recorded up to episode 10, and I have a funny feeling we might be ending it a lot sooner than I think. I'll give it 20 episodes and go from there. And then I guess we'll start a new Railroad Tycoon 2 and City Skyline, Sid 6 playthrough. Something along those lines, I don't know. Anyways, y'all, have a happy St. Patrick's Day. Now, do me a favor and go out and get, do St. Patrick's Day shenanigans. I think that game made me want to do that after watching that. That was just horrible. Congratulations again to the Chicago Bears for being the biggest loser. Yeah, so feel free to all point and laugh at them on the way out. You know what? One more for the road. Where is it? Where's the Final Fantasy laugh? You know what one I'm looking for. We've got to do this. This is basically how I feel about, the Bears. So enjoy, everyone.
Discover a Medicare Advantage plan that treats you like...
Hey, I'm not sponsored by this. Dang it, YouTube. Okay, here's how we should all feel about the Bears on the way out. Come on, YouTube, help me out. Okay, we're good.